Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good evening, everybody. I hope everybody I can hear myself, so then you can hear me as well. Okay, Maura, how are you, Maura? You're on the list, darling. Jocelyn, I hope you're here. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, Maura, I'm going to start with your reading whilst people are still, I'm waiting for people to come in. Okay, so I'm just going to grab the cards. I'm using the tea leaf reading. So wait until I've done your reading and then people will be coming in. Hi, Jocelyn. You gave me a big donation, so you are entitled to 9 cards, Maura. So I'm going to start doing your reading. You've got the first is the Queen of Cups, okay? The second is the Fool, okay? And we have the Moon. So definitely secrets could be hidden from you, okay? So with 4 cards and an oracle card, it's $5, and with $10, it is 6 cards and an oracle card. For $20, it's 9 cards and the oracle card. You've also got the 8 of Pentacles. You've got the Rebirth card. That's the extra card in the deck. And Rebirth means new starts, dreams, you're rising from the ashes. So definitely, I don't think I will be receiving many people because I've had a notice of YouTube this morning that I've lost a lot of privileges. I'm going to try to do that now. I'm going to try to pin something and see whether, yeah, that I can pin. But they said that I've lost a lot of rights or privileges. I don't know. I'm just going to carry on as before, and I'm coming back to do the monthlies. I'm still very, very busy. I only had 4 hours of sleep last night. You also have the 10 of Cups after the Rebirth card and the 8 of Pentacles. So there is an ending to emotional difficulties, Maura. Okay, you've also got the Page of Swords. That means news. You've got the King of Cups and you've got the Queen of Cups. So that could be a couple, or you could be coupling up, whether it's in business or in romance. You have the Hierophant as well. Underneath the deck, you've got the 7 of Cups, dreams, goals. So that's the theme card or the catalytic card. You can always watch this back, Maura. I'm going to put the timestamps in so that you can see when everything is there, so that you can also see the timestamps. So with the 7 of Cups, dreams, goals, or wishes, try to make a pros and cons list so that you can put all your ducks in a row. So you can take the dream, the goal, that is priority. If you make a pro and cons list, then you can see what needs to be done first or that you wish to come true. But stay active and make it your goal to make it come true. 7 means also good luck. The Querent card that is in the middle of the deck is the Rebirth. So this is showing me that you are in transition and transformation. So definitely the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Also a dreaming card, wishing card for a new beginning. Well, you've got that new beginning with the Rebirth. There is another name for that, and that is the Death card, because the Death card in some decks are also called the Rebirth card. In the past, you might have dealt with a Scorpio prominently, or a Cancer, or a Pisces, as you've got the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups knows everything about passion, caring, nurturing, sensuality, beauty, and knows to go with the current and not swim against the current. So she knows how to compromise and be flexible. So if you're not meeting any of the water signs, they can be also very empathic and intuitive. spiritual, then you could be taking a page out of her book. In this deck, she's carrying the cup. Now, the cup also shows the light. So be the light, shine like the light. So definitely that was in the past. Underneath that, you've got the Seven of Pentacles, 2 sevens. So the angels have your back. Also, the Seven of Pentacles means what you sow, you shall reap. So know what you sow, then you know how long you have to wait, and that when it comes to fruition, you can harvest it. 2 sevens. So that's why you need to make a plan of action with the Seven of Cups, making sure that you know what seed or to use or what to plant so that your dream, your goal, or your wish could come true. Sorry, the Eight of Pentacles, not the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, but you're going up from 7 to 8. So that is awesome. It's already moving on. This is lying in the first row in the past. So this could have been yesterday or 10 minutes ago or a second ago. With the Eight of Pentacles, you might be bored and fed up with the routine. You want excitement. You want your hard work to be paid off. You want to make more money, and perhaps that is your dream. Recognition, getting more clients, or in having a big return on your investments, whether it's romantic or whether it's financial. But you've been working to detail, you've crossed your T's, dotted your I's, so you will get that big return. Promotion, wage rises, but definitely recognition. You might want to leave a legacy behind, because that's what that card also means more. You've also got the Page of Swords. That is news. You might have already had the news from an institution or a municipality, something official through email, text message, or telephone call. The Page of Swords represents Sagittarius, Aquarius, prominently, but don't forget Gemini or Libra. It could also represent that you will get that news in Gemini time, okay? If you're not meeting or dealing or having a prominent Aquarius around you. You are no fool. You won't let anybody pull the wool over your eyes. You know that everything that glitters isn't gold. You have to nurture it. You have to take care of it. Like the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups also represents mother figure, that you might deal with your own mother or your mother-in-law or your grandmother. This could even be that somebody else is becoming a mother. So you might be a mother and you know that you could be becoming a grandmother. Now, this is a new beginning. The Fool also has no life knowledge or life experience. So this means trying to do the research. But he learns hands-on. He started his journey, whether it's physical or spiritual. So definitely dare to take that leap of faith. Know that you are strong enough, and be more self-assured. Okay, if you're dealing with idiots or immature people or naive people, then definitely walk away from it. 8 means power. You are in your power, leadership, money could be coming to you. Also with the Rebirth card, it is also confirming the Fool, a new beginning, an Ace, a new beginning, okay? That is rebirth, perhaps a second chance with the rebirth, because you've gained life's knowledge and life experience, because the Fool is lying above it. I'm also hearing what is above you is coming in. What is beneath you is already here. So that beneath you, you've got the King of Cups. So there could be new love coming in, okay? So above, so below. That is also what I'm hearing. The King of Cups is somebody that's charming, just like the Queen of Cups, and definitely they look towards each other, I think. Yes, They look towards each other. They know they can bounce ideas off each other. So perhaps this could be Cancer, and she's Scorpio prominently, but don't forget any other water signs. But definitely, it's either you taking a page out of their book, the King of Queen, but also realizing that you need to have your mind, your heart, your mind, and your solar plex in line, and not to let your heart rule your mind or your mind your heart. Don't, when you're doing business, don't let your emotions run riot. Okay, so that's the status of the king. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Like I said, don't be the fool. Only be the fool when you need to be more playful. Let your inner child come out. That's what I'm trying to say. The king of cups keeps his emotions under control. It can be a woman, it can be a man, but they have the status of the queen, okay, and the king. So that makes it more reassuring towards you on how I explain it. And now we've got in the future, that was the present. So the present at the moment is there is a new beginning coming in, but you need to separate um, hobbies and spare time from business. So don't involve pleasure and business. Okay, so keep your emotions under control. I think you've learned from the past, because the Eight of Pentacles has taught you that, to keep your nose on the grind, on the grindstone. I'm seeing somebody doing this. We've also got the Hierophant. The Hierophant is a man that represents municipalities, officiality, institutions, professional bodies. This could be the Justice of the Peace or the priest. You could be seeking spiritual guidance if it isn't marriage, or official papers, signing official papers. You might seek advice from somebody that's mature, that you love, trust, and respect. This could be your father, your husband, or your grandfather, or your father-in-law. If it isn't a professional, he also represents Taurus. But also, this card, it means gaining knowledge. Like I said, you've gained knowledge and you've learned to keep your emotions under control, because the fool is a fool at the beginning, but no longer are you a fool. You've learned how to maintain business, and keep it separate from the emotions. Okay, perhaps you might have had a teacher or a guide to teach you and advise you on how to do this. He can be a teacher, he can be an advocate, he can be a lawyer. So this can also be prenuptial agreements, or signing a marriage certificate, or an inheritance, because like I said, you might want to leave a legacy behind. Also, you've letting the subconscious coming into the conscious. That's represented by the key and the two pupils. One is for practical and one is learning the theory. So definitely with the full, you've learned theoretically and mentally. With the Ten of Cups, we're here, we have happiness, celebrations, marriage, engagement, expansion in the home or family. I know that you are a mature lady, so that means that you could become a grandmother or hear of a birth. You could be asked to a birthday or a wedding or an engagement party, or even a christening. You could be moving home or going on holiday. Again, this is family. You could be reuniting with family and friends. You could be celebrating with family with regards to a business situation or transaction, money, as you have the Eight of Pentacles. Also, we have the last card, the Moon. Secrets could be revealed to you, Mora. Okay, secrets could be revealed to you. As the Moon is the star spotlight, and you are being noticed. You're the star, remember. And definitely promotions, wage rises. Something could be highlighted that needs your attention, but it also shows that something could come to the daylight. okay, to the light. You see the two pillars in the background? That is my doorway, the 1-1 that represents a new beginning. And you do have a new beginning. What with the 10 of cups, that becomes a 1, because 10 is completion and becomes a 1. So there could be more than just one new beginning, and perhaps there could be 2, 3 dreams coming true, or wishes or goals. The moon also represents Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So definitely you have Scorpio in your reading here. With the rebirth card, I'll take that as Scorpio, and you have Cancer and Pisces with the moon. Again, with the, it looks like rain, but I also take it like bills of money is fluttering down. I see more in cards than just the basic meaning. So I believe that money could be coming to you. Somebody might have kept a secret that they had saved up, or that there is a subsidy or a tax return. So definitely with the 8 is telling you money is coming towards you, especially the 8 of Pentacles. Now the oracle card that I have for you is, let's have a look. You have the situation will improve. Now you can't do this. The cards come out the way they come. So that is for you, Maura. Thank you very much for your lovely super chat. I hope it resonates for you and with you. So if Tammy comes in, then Tammy has a super chat. And we have Christine here. Hi, Christine. Please do like and share, everybody. It's nice to be here again. So, Maura, I hope it resonates with you. Just say yes or no. You don't have to go into it. Okay, so I'm just going to share on Facebook, see whether there is anybody coming in. I've already shared it earlier on, but just let them know. You see, I've lost a lot of viewers because I've been sick for 5 months and I had to do a lot of catch up. And well, you know, I can't do any more than a human being. I'm first going to do the tea. I've already poured it and it's cooled down now. So that is the tea. I'm going to switch the camera so that, thank you very much for the feedback. I'm going to drink the tea and then I'm going to see what it's going to hold. So bear with me, Maura, Jocelyn, and Christine, because you'll have a double reading. Okay, I'm going to change the camera. Okay. All right, why isn't it working? Well, for some reason or other, it's not working. So I don't know. I'll just have to go back to the other camera. I'm sorry. Something is not working. Let me see. Something went wrong there. Okay, so now it's working. I've got to put the other light on because it's not working. It's too dark. And there was light, so I only hope that this is better. Okay. Now I'm going to put that there. Thank you for bearing with me. I'm using green tea with lemongrass, mint, and licorice root. Wow, and it really tastes refreshing. So I'm going to it doesn't taste like grass. It's very, very refreshing. Okay, this is my favorite cup. They're all beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to point out, this is the ear, so I'm going to go from east to east. Okay, so I'm going to put that away. And we've got a lot of tea on the cats, and the cats are really in love with each other. I hope you can see that. It's very dark tonight, so that you can see the cats. They love each other dearly. I love this because I used to have a statue like this, and it reminds me of my Siamese. And luckily I got the cup when my Siamese was still alive. Talking about lovers, the two hearts are there. You can see that the two hearts are there. I'll move the there, Gemini. That means you could be meeting a soulmate, or you could be with your soulmate, or change your perception on your friendship that you know is a soulmate. So absolutely awesome. Turning the cup round, we have also got a T on the justice of the peace, or justice, and that's Libra. So we've got Gemini time, or Gemini person here, standing at a crossroads, making a decision or a choice. So remember this, if you've got a pen and paper, write it down, and you can always look it back, okay, so that you can know what is coming and the people. It can be people or a time frame. So this could, I think this is more likely, if it isn't romance, it's going to be Gemini time frame. Also, we've got Libra, justice, balancing things, finances, the books, the home and the work front, or emotional balance between your subconscious, your heart, and your solar plex. So let in the 3 L's: love, laughter, and life. Don't be too serious. Like I said in the cards with Mora, for example, I'll take that just as an example. Balance yourself, look after yourself, love yourself first, keep your emotions under control when doing business, but play, let the inner child come out, be the fool if you're playing and enjoying life. Turning round with the justice card, this could mean also for everybody here that you could be signing official papers or dealing with authorities or institutions, municipalities, also people in professional bodies or professionals. We've also got T on the Hanged Man, as you can see. So the Hanged Man is number, let me see, 12. So that becomes a 3. So stay productive and also creative. Everything will balance out in time. We've also got the Strength card, the Lion. So you could be meeting or dealing with a Leo, as you can see. Also, this means that Gemini, I see T on the Chariot here. You can see the Chariot, loads and loads of tea leaves on the Chariot. So the next 3 months for you could be very imperative, important, with new beginnings, finding the balance and sorting things out and moving onwards. Also, that is Leo. Don't be scared of people. Their roar is worse than their bite. Okay. 8 means strength. And so you're in your strength. There is money coming to you. You're a leader. You could be leading or guiding a group of people as well. You are very patient and strong. Now we've also got, let me just move it. We've got on the Hermit, we've got T. We've got T on the Magician. The Hermit, The Hermit is there and the Magician is there. So sometimes we need to take time out, my darlings, okay? The Hermit is the lamp, the everlasting light. It gives you light on your path to get to your northern note. You might have to take time out to meditate, contemplate, and evaluate about life, about work. What do you want? How are you going to carry on? Also, empty that suitcase, because the Hermit um, empties his mind, his experiences, and he lets go of the old to make room for the new, because he's on a journey, whether it's a spiritual journey or a physical journey. So this could also mean that you could be going on holiday or short trips, midweek or weekends. The Magician, and that is Virgo, the Hermit. So you could be meeting or dealing with a hermit. It seems that we've got Cancer, Gemini, Virgo here, Leo. So the next 4 months, and it is all in one row in a sequence. Okay, we've also got the Magician that confirms Gemini. So Gemini, you could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be standing, because we've got the Lovers here. You could be standing at a crossroads to making choices or decisions. So perhaps that is why you have to take time out to make a choice. Think, what do you want? And if you're partnered up, then have time, take time to talk about it and communicate about it, especially with the Libra, the Justice card here, and the Gemini twice. Magician also represents Aries. Aries could be prominent in your life or could be coming into your life. Very strong, dominant person, strong-willed. Set your boundaries, know their boundaries, and they will help you where they can, because they are well read 9 times out of 10. We've also got T on the Tower. This is the Tower, so it could come in very unexpected. Something might not have been built on proper foundations. So make sure that this time round you build it on solid foundations. Coming back to the Magician, keep things transparent and clear. Stay on the straight and narrow. Go your way. You hold the key to your life's force and your life's path. Okay. And definitely Aries and Gemini is represented by the Magician, so magic is in the air. We also have T on the Empress. The Empress stands for fertility, new beginnings. What you sow, you shall reap. And Mora, I said you had the 7 of Pentacles when I made a mistake. Sorry. So this confirms that time is for you fertile. Okay. So if you want to conceive, everybody, then fine. If you don't want to conceive, take precautions. If you're too mature, you could be holding, hearing of a birth of a child or a project or a new investment. Also, the Empress represents Libra. We've got Libra with the Justice card here. So definitely, again, Gemini and Libra seems to be a lot of influence of the air signs. We also have the Judgment card. So there is the second chance. Coming back to the Tower, this could be a second chance to rebuild something, but make sure it's done on proper foundations. Now, as far as I know, the Tower also represents Scorpio. Okay. The Judgment means reconciliation, second chance. You are the phoenix rising out of the ashes. You're no longer the caterpillar. You are the butterfly. So put your wings out and reach for the sky. So putting your wings out, spread your wings, then this means expansion, okay, to me as well. Like I said earlier, expansion, that could be with the Empress as well, expanding the family, expanding or starting the family or expanding the business. This means growth, from seedlings. If you've already sown the seeds, you could be harvesting some of the seeds. You could be dealing with a mother-in-law, your own mother, or a grandmother. Also, we have coming up, T coming up to the star. Okay, so definitely the angels are protecting you with the judgment card, because this is Archangel blowing the trumpet. Now, turning the cup round, we at the bottom of the cup, I'll move it a little bit, but I know that this is the Chariot. The Chariot means, I hope you can see it, the Chariot means going forward to the next level in romance or career expansion, in the family or in the home, going on holiday. But you are strong-minded. Your mind is your strength in this. So you've got the mental strength and the physical strength, the strength card. Okay, and again, the affinity symbol, you've got that twice with the strength card and the magician. So something is here for a long time to stay, and you are the champion. You're being recognized. Also, this can be in career, or this can be about people around you, family and friends. This can also be romantically, if you are looking for a new romance partner. The Chariot represents Cancer. So we've got Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. So the next Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. The next 5 months, 4 to 5 months, is a very significant changes coming in. Now, you've also got the scales here, the Justice card, but you've also got Temperance. So Temperance is Sagittarius. Again, that card is all about temptation. Don't be tempted. Don't everything that glitters isn't gold. It's also about balance. So try to relax a little bit and be playful at the right time. Be serious at the right time, but also let your inner child pop out so that you can maintain the balance emotionally and mentally, especially with the Leo card here, or the Strength card. And that's physical strength, and the Chariot being the mental strength. You might be more perceptive, intuitive, and empathic. So that was the reading from the tea leaves. I've used a little bit more tea leaves, so the reading is not that short. So let's have a look. Who is next? Jocelyn is next, definitely, unless Tammy comes in. I hope Tammy will come in. We've got Jocelyn, Christine, Kathy. Good evening, Kathy. Warrior Girl. You can all watch that reading back after the live has been done. Okay, Snow Wolf, long time no see. So good evening. Let's have a look. I'm going to change the camera again. So don't want to switch it off. That's no good. So anyway, I do make mistakes. Never mind. Let's have a look. I've got to change the settings of the camera as well. And that's fine. I hope you can still hear me. The camera has tilted. Okay, well, never mind. So I hope you're all well. Yes, I do tea readings, and I'm preparing for a high tea and tarot in at a friend's place. I'm just going to experiment. I'm going to do exactly this with tea, and then with cake and sandwiches and scones and things like that. And afterwards, they are the elite. So I'm mixing among elite circle. But she's been a friend of mine for 40 years or something like that. And she's a lovely lady. She's got a heart of gold. And the ladies are going to also go and have a glass of Prosec. So I hope it will be a success. So I've got something fixed for the autumn, because I've got no time before then. Okay, so high tea with tarot. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, So Jocelyn, your cards are the 10 of Swords. Is that the 10? Yes, the 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, my darling, you did see me shake the cards. Is somebody jealous of you? There is an ending coming and a new beginning. This could be at work. This could be somebody that is jealous of you. I do get the feeling of jealousy. They're gossiping behind your back. Or that this might have already happened. If it hasn't, then you are forewarned, which means forearmed. You're going to get news. It could be somebody younger than you. It could be a teenager that's jealous of you. Perhaps if you are a guide to them at work, if you're a manager at work and you have young people working underneath you, they could be jealous and trying to stab you in the back. So be careful. This is Sagittarius. We had Sagittarius in the teacup with the Temperance. They might be tempted to do something behind your back. So be careful. Also, news is coming your way. This could be from a young person or a late teenager, okay, around 28, 29. So be careful. But don't forget, if it isn't a Sagittarius, it could relate to Leo or Aries, okay? So from the answers from the angels, we have it's up to you how you what your action will be. That is what I hear. It depends on what your action will be. But remember, you can't trust that person, okay? So if there is somebody that has been gossiping or whatever, be careful. Keep your ideas close to yourself. Be careful who you share your ideas with, so they cannot use it or steal your ideas. But there is a new beginning here, Jocelyn, okay? And just with an exclamation mark, it's up to you. So do you want to keep them as a friend, or will you let them go? Or will you just be an acquaintance and be very wary of them? That is all I can say. Okay. And that can be very hurtful, because that can make you feel that you are isolated, which is not very nice. Okay, so keep your pecker up, my darling. You're better than them. They will have it themselves one day. Especially if they're younger, they don't know what they're on about. Okay, I think you're awesome. Even if I've never met you in real life, I've chatted to you and I've known you for quite a while. Okay, so now we're going to Christine, then to Kathy, then to Warrior Girl, and then to Snowwolf. Okay, here we go. You've got the Two of Wands, Christine. The Two of Wands means that you could be partnering up. This also means that you could be making plans for the future. Okay, plans for the future. The Atlas, he's holding the Atlas in his hand. So know that the world is in your grasp. Okay, and the world is your oyster. You could be partnering up, also maintaining balance. He's got the Atlas like that and he's pointing his arm straight out to the horizon. So it feels that something is already coming in. I know it's dark, I'm sorry. I feel also you can see leaves. You can see leaves dropping. So this is giving, and it's very dark in the card. So definitely between now and autumn, something is going to change. There's a new wind coming in. Just look at that swirl of wind there. Can you see it? So there's a new wind blowing in. Okay, you've got the Six of Swords, which also means going to greener pastures, leaving difficult times behind you, going to smoother waters. You could be moving home or traveling and going on holiday. This means that you're leaving difficult times behind you, going into better times. And so now it's quite right that you might be planning. Awesome. 6 means that you're more than halfway in a situation or finding an answer to a situation or a question, my darling. Okay. Now, your oracle card, Christine, is remain positive. Also, use that third eye, your subconscious. Okay. Look at the abundance coming in, the flowers. Beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to Kathy. Kathy. Well, my day's ended. I've had a very busy day, only 4 hours of sleep. I just couldn't sleep last night. I was in and out of bed. I'm going to have a very busy period ahead of me, but I need to get some things done with that busy period tomorrow, and I want to start making the June, I know I'm late, the June videos. Okay, please do follow me on TikTok because I'm there tomorrow morning live. Okay, Kathy, you've got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups means an ending to emotional difficulties and new beginning, a wish or a dream or a goal coming true. So don't give up. Your wish will be fulfilled, but stay active, meditate on it, visualize it, pretend that it's already there, okay, as if you are already there where you wish to be. Be careful, don't get dehydrated, drink more water, and be careful of alcohol or substances like theine and caffeine. So, if preferably to drink decaffeinated more, if you drink a lot of coffee, then take 1 cup of caffeine that will kick in, and the rest of the day decaffeinated. Okay. Now, this lady reminds me of a grandmother because she's quite broad and grey haired. Okay, so yes, you might be doing something with a mother. Okay, we've talking about a mother. This could be a single mother because you've got the Queen of Swords. You could be meeting or dealing with a single parent. This can be a man or a woman. This is Libra. We did have Libra in the teacups with the scales and the Empress. So definitely, there you go. She keeps her emotions under control. She's also known as the Ice Queen, and that she doesn't show her emotions, especially not to strangers, because she has to think on her feet. She has to keep her emotions under control and keep her head clear. So you might be dealing with a Libra or a professional that works for a municipality that has to think on their feet. They're very quick, very swift, eager to gain knowledge. This could be somebody that's protecting you or guiding you. This can be a teacher, professor, an accountant, a bookkeeper. So there you go. But don't forget Gemini or Aquarius. So there you go, Kathy. Those are your tarot cards. Okay. Well, I used to be so busy, and I know that after 5 months being sick, I want to keep going. Okay. I've lost a lot of viewers. Compromise. Learn to compromise, Kathy. Okay. Compromise. Be flexible as well, is what they're telling me. It's not just compromising, but also, dude, that comes from your heart. All right. So now I'm going on to Kathy. Kathy. Oh, and that was Kathy. Sorry. You're welcome, Kathy. Warrior girl, and then Snow Wolf. Warrior girl. Well, I'll tell you what I'm busy with. I have had 2 accidents in my life, car accidents, you know that a little bit. And that was in 2007 and 2011. And I've been fighting for justice for 17 years. And I hope I'm getting close now. I have found new evidence. I won't give up. Great injustice has been done. Okay, never mind. Stop moaning. Get on with it. Okay, so warrior girl, you have the magician. You have the magician. This means that magic is in the air. Keep things transparent and clear. Don't create illusions, then you won't have any disillusions. You've got all the tools within you and around you. You've got, in this case, you've also got the book of knowledge, the Torah. I love this because they've made the high priestess the magician, or the magician the high priestess. This is number one. So new beginnings. So let the new wind come in, Aries or Gemini. Okay. She's holding candles. So these candles are usually held by the lady in the world that is dancing on top of the world. But these are perhaps candles of light to bring light in, and the hope, the subconscious and the conscious. I love it. I love this deck. It's beautiful. Very simplistic, but very beautiful. Very spiritual colors with the blues and the purples and the greens and the reds. Okay, you've got the Four of Pentacles. You might be shutting yourself off, warrior girl. So don't shut yourself off, because then nothing will flow through. You have to stay active like the magician, but being honest. You hold the key to your life's force and your life's path. Okay, so come out of isolation. Don't hold on to metaphysical things or psychological things or spiritual things. You want to grow so that you can become a better magician, okay, not just an illusionist. You want to be you want to have your finger in all the pies, psychologically, physically, earthly, pragmatically, and airy, wisdom, communication. Okay, so with the Three of Pentacles, closing off your heart, your mind, your solar plex, and not grounding. Ground yourself. Don't be up in the air, okay? Like here. Keep communications going. That's Aries and Gemini. Aries is very knowledgeable, well-read, and Gemini is eager to learn. Communication, wisdom. You need the wisdom, so open up. Don't hold on to money. Spend some money on yourself. If you're not spending money, making you feel better, go to the wellness, or go to the hairdresser, or buy that beautiful dress. Because magic is in the air, so there will be celebrations coming in. Also, if you're spending too much money, tighten up the purse strings and open your solar plex, your mind, your heart. Let the 3 L's in: laughter, love, and life. Okay, your oracle card, warrior girl, is, let's have a look. What is your card? If you believe, well, that's what I just said. If you open up, it will come to you. If you believe and you use your magic, it will come to you. Wow, beautiful. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Okay, Snow Wolf. Snow Wolf, are you still here with us? Snow Wolf, are you still here with us? That is the dreamscapes. Dreamscapes. So just go to the playlist and look at the playlist um, reviews, and then you will see it, because I did a review on it last week or the week before, because it's very new. I had to wait for a year for it because it was a Kickstarter. That is a platform where creators can put their product on and then hoping that people will support them. And then a year later, they go through all the stages, and then a year later, it gets produced, and then it gets distributed. But there can be delays, and the word delays. Okay, I'll give him 2 cards. Okay, Snow Wolf, you are isolating yourself. We've got the Hermit for you. So definitely, if you're meditating, contemplating, evaluating on and processing things, because he's a spiritual man, this is doing retreats. So that's this wise old spiritual man. And let it go. What is of no use to you, then you're on the right path. But if you're isolating because you're scared of confrontation or to go out into the big world, then my advice is seek help from a guide. Okay, this can be a buddy, this can be a social worker or your GP, general practitioner, to help you get out into the real world. Don't isolate it. It's lonely, and that can make you depressed. The Hermit also represents Virgo. Also, this means that you could travel midweek or a weekend away. You might be contemplating about love. You could be contemplating about meeting somebody in a short-term break or taking somebody away on a short-term break. Okay, he represents Virgo. Okay, now with the lovers, that is Gemini time. So you could be meeting in Gemini, or this could be in Gemini time that you are taking a break or standing at a crossroads. So that's why you might be isolating yourself, taking time out, doing the retreat, to think about it, meditate, contemplate, and evaluate what is the best step to take or path, making a choice or a decision. You could be meeting your soulmate, okay, or you might have already met and you want to take your soulmate, the best friend for life, doesn't have to be romantic, out for a midweek break or a weekend away. Choose a new direction. Like I said, you are standing at a crossroads, and you have to make a decision or a choice. This union, if it is a union in business or in romance, is blessed by Archangel Gabriel. So there you go, Snow Wolf. I hope that resonates with you. Take care, stay safe, and be well. Now I'm going to close down as well. I hope everybody's had a beautiful evening and a day. If you still have daylight left, enjoy your day. And I hope to see you next Wednesday at 9:15 again. Thank you for your loyalty. Take care. Know that I love you and that the trine is with you, your ancestors, the divine, and the angels. Take care. Bye bye.